Once, there was an explosion. A bang, which gave birth to time and space. Once, there was an explosion. A bang, which set a planet spinning in that space. Once, there was an explosion. A bang which gave rise to life as we know it. And then came the next explosion. An explosion that will be our last.
Huh. Oh, I didn't see you there. It's the day. Today is the day. It has happened. They've announced the release date for Death Stranding, and I am so excited. Which am I looking? Am I looking here? Am I looking there? Looking here, looking there. Which looks more natural? Here? Okay. They've released a new trailer. I haven't watched it yet. I'm actually going to do this as a live reaction to watching it, unlike my previous reaction videos where I just watch it and then react to it. This is going to be a live reaction. I've seen a couple still shots from it, so I'm not going in completely fresh, and I already saw what the release date is, November 8th, a very special day. It's my anniversary, so yay! So after years and years of all these cryptic clues, these weird trailers, random Twitter posts, we finally get a release date and a trailer to go along with it. So I'm gonna take a look and I'm gonna see what is happening. What is going to happen? First, there's a ad, so of course. All right, here we go.
Peggy 18.
There's a baby friend again. Oh, whoa.
Baby, don't worry. It's okay. I'll always be with you.
Gosh.
See the sunset, the day is ending. Let that yawn out. There's no pretending.
Lullabies.
Together, you can help us reconnect. You can make America whole.
No, America's finished.
Sam, if we don't all come together again, humanity will not survive.
We don't need a country. Not anymore.
We do. Alone, we have no future.
Bridget, you're the president of jack shit.
All right. Kojima. All right, walking. Yeah, got hat and shades. So those things. Oh, different environments now. Huh. That's cool. Ladders.
It's all to safeguard the continued independence of Edgenut City. They want the UCA to leave him be.
Who are these assholes again?
Homo Demons. Militant separatist group.
I've heard of them. Bunch of terrorists who go around towns killing people and leaving craters.
Right. Nothing's off limits for them. Not even engineering void outs. They're extremists like the demons everywhere.
Really?
Plotting in the shadows.
Oh, okay. We're actually seeing gameplay and stuff. That's really cool. Run! God, let's. Yeah. Fight him, Norman. Cool, we have vehicles.
Good thing it was raining. Even they know better than to mess with BTs.
I can't spot BTs. Just sense them.
That's why we came prepared.
A bridge baby, huh?
Bridge baby.
Makes me
BB.
feel like shit every time.
Well, you are plugging into the other side. Freaks me out, too.
Oh. Ooh-wee. Got some spooks going on. You did, buddy. First person. It's like some alternate world. Pretty cool music, like always. There's some new people. Some familiar people. This is quantum equations. We're getting names. This is looking like more and more cool. That didn't look good.
Sam, we want you to go west and finish what Emily started.
Rebuilding America isn't gonna get rid of the BTs. As long as they're still
His
around.
ponytail's
No escape.
clipping through his
But at least we'll have hope.
hoodie. This looks awesome.
You see, I've come to understand the truth of the Death Stranding. Oh, it's so hard to form connections when you can't shake hands. Fortunately, I've got a good connection to the other side.
Buddy Troy.
Covering the world in cable didn't bring an end to Warren's suffering.
Yeah.
Don't act surprised when it all comes apart if you try to do it again.
Humans aren't made for living alone. They're supposed to come together, to help one another. And if we as a people can't do that, if we can't reconnect, that's what we need right now. Not to stand apart, but to come together.
I'll show you the real thing soon. Promise.
So he's talking to one of the babies.
Whole wide world will be yours to explore. You'll be able to go wherever
Yep.
you want. Even the moon.
The moon. Going to the moon?
For the players.
I need to get my pre-order in pretty quick. Alright. So, that was awesome. What to say? I hadn't been doing any of these reactions or speculations before now, so I don't have anything really to build on. I've seen a couple people speculating on things from the previous trailers, and from what it seems like, a lot of stuff that was speculation is seemingly not the case now, because everybody was expecting Mads Mikkelsen to be the bad guy, but he didn't really seem like a bad guy there. It's definitely looking like Troy Baker is the bad guy in this. I have to go back and see. I didn't catch all the names, but he definitely seems like a more villainous character. In fact, he was in that same kind of soldier outfit that Mads was in the second trailer, I think. It's the one that showed Del Toro and Mads and the skeleton soldiers. So, kind of looks like, from what it looks like, is there's at least two different worlds. There's the present day overworld, I guess, where Sam is connecting places, people, things, bridges, connections, and bringing those in and reconnecting the world. But it looks like when he dies, he goes to Hades, which is a whole other world. It has all these like zombie soldier things. I guess they're like an endless conflict. That's what it's looking like. So when you're there, you have to fight against them. And I'm guessing there's going to be certain points where you have to go there. It's not just going to be like if you die. As in other trailers, they show that if you die, he's like in this underwater area, and then he comes back. So I think rather than just dying like normal, you go between these different worlds. That's the impression I'm getting. We've seen a lot of new characters in this trailer. There's a few that we've seen in the previous trailer. We saw some more of them, a bit more in context this time around. So it's nice to see that. I'm not sure what Mads is. Is he raising the baby? I don't know. He was singing it lullaby, so who knows? It was really cool actually seeing some gameplay in there, not just the walking around, but interacting with the environment, interacting with other human characters that were attacking him, and of course sneaking around the things. I don't even remember what he called them, but those are spooky and they're invisible, and I guess you need the baby to be able to see them. So that is really cool. That, like, they just jam-packed this trailer full of stuff. After all the years of having just these really cryptic trailers, this is a trailer that shows stuff, actually showing stuff, not necessarily too much into what the narrative is going to be like. Hopefully, I still want to see some surprises when it comes along, but definitely this is a bit more traditional of a trailer, not the typical Kojima trailer like the other ones have been, although it did have some pretty cool music with it. His trailers have always had good music. And I'm sure you can go look at somebody else who's gonna make a 2-hour-long breakdown of this and go everything and compare it to all the other trailers. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just giving you my raw impressions of seeing this. I'm super excited. I was smiling through a lot of this. I've been anticipating this one for ever since Kojima started his own company and said he's making a game. I'm all for it. I'm down. I'm gonna pre-order. I saw there's multiple pre-orders. You got a regular one. This is all information that I saw online earlier, actually through Kojima's Twitter. But they're gonna have a regular, just the regular version of the game, a special edition version of the game. It comes with a steelbook case. Apparently, a digital download for the soundtrack. That's what it seemed like. Some avatars for the PSN, some in-game stuff. I don't care about in-game downloadable content, like different things to wear. Like I've always thought that stuff is stupid. Like, oh, get a golden hat, get a golden gun. I'm not into that. That stuff doesn't get physical stuff. I like, which the collector's edition does have stuff, but it's a bit much for me. The collector's edition has a 1-to-1 scale of the BB baby pod with the baby in it, and a big metal case, which I'm guessing the pod can fit in when you're too creeped out of it staring at you from the shelf. But it also has a Luden's keychain, which I really want. And if the regular special edition doesn't come with that, I might try to track down that, because that looks pretty cool. I'm sure you can just find out, just a quick Google search, what all this comes with. Get whichever one you want. I don't think the pre-orders are technically available yet, but the link has it. And you click on it and it says, sorry, not available. But some people have been finding places that are taking the pre-orders, and honestly, I don't trust that yet. I'm gonna wait just a hair, but I'm not gonna get the one with the baby pod. That's a little too creepy for me. But the one with the steelbook and the digital soundtrack, I will probably get that one. Anyway, other things, just gushing on the graphics. Like, it really looks like them. Like, all the actors, actresses, they're video game graphics with the motion capture and the facial capture are just, I mean, wow. That's, I don't know what else to say. It's just, you know, I might have to watch that trailer a couple more times just to get my thoughts straight on it. Although that was the most straightforward trailer we have had. But it was really cool. We saw different environments, not just the big grassy, hilly areas, but mountains. We saw snow, we saw forests. And there was the war-torn, I guess, Hades. I don't know, that's what it said in the trailer. It was just Hades. Some really futuristic looking interiors, and then some ruins. That was pretty cool. I didn't really see it in the trailer, but I've heard people talking about how each person's game will sort of connect. Something like that. Like a new way of playing with everybody. Like, not actually, I don't think actually interacting with each other, but like stuff happening in your game affecting other people's. Is that what that is? I don't know. The shot where Mads is singing the lullaby, he's got blood splattered on him and he looks very exhausted. So I think something bad happens to his character. This is, you know, getting into speculation now. I think like either he was attacked or the place was attacked and he rescued the baby pod, but he's like, something bad happens to him, and he winds up in the other world. It's looking like the trenches of World War One, especially the soldiers with those really flat helmets. That's a World War One helmet. And World War One also was famous for trench warfare and that particular kind of tank. It's a very early version of a tank. But you see some soldiers with more modern stuff, like Troy later on. It's a more modern military outfit on. I wonder though if you're gonna have to like actually obtain the ladders or his rappelling ropes like somewhere before you can use them, or if he's just gonna automatically have those if they replenish, or if you're gonna have to, like, you use one then you have to get another one kind of thing. I wonder. It looks really cool. It looks like this world is going to be huge, but not. It's weird because I've felt that Metal Gear Solid 5 was too big and had too little in it, but that kind of seems to be the point with this one. But you see there's other outposts and settlements in here, but will there actually be other people or just the random enemies? So that remains to be seen. So I guess you go from one place to another, reconnecting people, delivering things, because you are a porter, and that's what porters do, is they take stuff from point A to point B. They port stuff. So I'm really interested to see what happens. Honestly, I can see where a lot of these people are coming from with all the Death Stranding is Metal Gear Zero stuff. It's made by the same guy. It doesn't mean it's the same thing, but he uses a lot of the same themes and ideas, character types, gameplay styles. You know, that's all from him. All the stuff that made Metal Gear was Kojima. So here he is making another game, but you keep seeing all these familiar threads. It's because it's all coming from inside his mind. Whenever I come up with stories, I always notice that there's different characters or situations that are the same as others that I've done before. It's just all comes out the same. It doesn't mean it is Metal Gear Zero. Just stop. I mean, thematically, yeah, it's kind of the same. You see, you got this endless war. You got Sam with a bunch of boxes, and he's sneaking around and he's fighting people. And there's some people with special powers. And yeah, the more I talk, the more my argument is just going out the window, because it all does seem very similar. But that's the point. It's the same creator, so yeah, it's gonna feel a little similar. That's where it comes from. I'm just excited for this thing to come out. Finally have a release date, November 8th. This year, it's coming out, it's happening, and I'm gonna be there. So, this video's already run on pretty long. Oh my god, Death Stranding, what do you guys think? Are you gonna get it? Are you gonna get the baby pod? You're gonna have that creepy thing staring at you from the shelf? So, I don't know what else to say. Just be on the listen and be on the lookout for another Random Ninja Attack.